Jerry Jeudy spoke with the media earlier today, and he had several clips that went viral from that interview. They were reposted by a lot of these aggregator Twitter accounts, such as ML Football and JPA Football and Dov Kleiman, those kind of accounts that basically just take secondhand information from other sources and they repost it as their own information. I wanted to come on here and clarify some of the context behind what Jeudy said because I feel like that wasn't actually really taken into account when a lot of these clips went viral. So, this article here from Mike Kliss really aims to do that. The first one was Jerry Jeudy responding to the whole sideline spat in Kansas City with Steve Smith Sr. I'm not going to rehash all of that drama. If you have yet to hear about what happened there in Kansas City and what happened leading up to that, you can go back and read through all that stuff. But Jeudy did respond to that. And apparently, Steve Smith Sr. was trying to apologize and engage in an apology with Jeudy in Kansas City. He had stated that on NFL Network, Steve Smith did. And Jeudy obviously completely blew him off and had some very choice words for him. Jeudy says he wished he would have handled that situation differently, and he didn't know that Smith was going to apologize to him. So, at the end of the day, this is one of those ones where you'd really like to see Jerry Jeudy show a little bit more maturity in this situation. One thing I do agree on is I feel like I should have listened to what he had to say, but at the same time, I'm going back to my roots and where I'm from, Jeudy said. When somebody talks bad about you behind your back, don't expect for them to come in person and think everything's going to be okay. If I would have known he would have come to apologize, it would have been a whole different story or reaction. Still, though, man, Jerry Jeudy has to keep his cool in that situation and not add fuel to the fire and make an already festering situation even more crazy. There's no reason to do that. You can go to Steve Smith himself and hash it out behind the scenes without bringing it to the public light. So you can really do that without, again, just adding fuel to the fire and creating more drama. And whether he intended to or not, that's exactly what Jerry Jeudy did. Now, he also spoke on his relative lack of production this year. He's only got 20 catches on the season for 222 yards and no touchdowns. It's always frustrating to lose, Jeudy said. Losing is the worst possible thing that can happen. As a receiver, there's a lot you have to depend on. You could be open, but the line doesn't do their thing, or the quarterback didn't do their job. The OC doesn't put you in. There's a whole lot of stuff we have to go through as a receiver to be successful. And Jeudy's right about that. He absolutely is. And I don't think he intended to throw his teammates under the bus. He was just mostly speaking what the receiver position has to go through in general in the NFL. But you can also deduce some of the frustrations from Jeudy because he's had to deal with bad offensive coordinators throughout his entire career, basically, until Sean Payton got here. And he's also done a really poor job, in my opinion, of maximizing Jeudy's skill set. But at the same time, some of that's on Jeudy as well. A common criticism I have of him is that he gets open too early in the route before the quarterback hits the bottom of their drop. Or sometimes, like he said, he gets open, but the protection breaks down because the offensive line didn't do their job. Or, yes, the quarterback didn't throw the ball to them when they were open. Jeudy had to deal with that quite frequently with Drew Lock and Teddy Bridgewater, and he's had to deal with it more than we'd like from him to have to deal with it with Russell Wilson. Also, he said that the eye in the sky, aka the film, does not lie. People can look at his stats all he wants, but he says the film does not lie. And yeah, the film doesn't lie. The film says that some of this is on you, Jerry, and some of it is also on the rest of the team. We can all acknowledge that. We can all acknowledge that Jerry hasn't had consistent quarterback play throughout his entire career, but that doesn't mean that his lack of production in the NFL isn't also on him. And the lack of personal accountability here from Jerry Jeudy is the part that, in my opinion, really frustrates me because he says, go look at the film, go look at the film. The film shows that it's not just the team, Jerry, it's also you. And the fact that you're not seeing that, that alone tells me that you don't have the maturity level necessary to make it in the NFL. That's harsh, but that's the truth, man. And he's been the subject of trade rumors for, like he said, the past 2 years, and they've really started to ramp up now that the team is 1-5, and there are other receivers on the team that have outproduced Jerry Jeudy and have shown more potential than Jerry Jeudy from the get-go. There's a reason why Jerry Jeudy is probably on his way out of town. And when asked about hearing his name in this trade speculation and all that stuff, remember the trade deadline is October 31st, Halloween. Jeudy said, yeah, I've been hearing it about 2 years now. It doesn't affect me at all because at the end of the day, I'm still going to be the player that I am. I know what I can do and what I'm capable of. Well, you haven't really shown it on the field, Jerry. I know that's harsh, but it's true. So trade me or not trade me, it doesn't matter because at the end of the day, I'm still going to be me. And again, man, if that's a wide receiver who has kind of that diva mentality, who has showcased immaturity both on and off the field, and man, if that's what you're going to be, Jerry Jeudy, then I want that to be on another team. And I'm willing to take almost whatever asset we can to get Jeudy off the team at this point. He's just showcased that this kind of mentality, it's just not going to fly in this new Broncos era when Sean Payton's trying to bring in guys who don't air out laundry like that and don't try to stir the pot outside of on the football field. Jeudy says that he hopes that this whole spat with Steve Smith Sr. can be put to rest, and I really hope so too. But at the same time, man, the writing is on the wall with Jerry Jeudy. We've heard reports about teams such as the Indianapolis Colts being interested in trading for Jerry Jeudy. They've reached out to the Denver Broncos multiple times, as well as other teams out there. We'll discuss the potential of Jeudy going to the Colts in its own video. I feel like that warrants its own video, but I'm sorry, man. Jerry Jeudy, I agree with some of what he said here, but the rest of this just confirms why Jerry Jeudy's maturity is getting in his way, and that is the biggest barrier for Jerry Jeudy to be successful in the NFL. It's not his physical talent, it's his mental. It's just the mentals, man. It's hit the mental side of the game and maturity. That is the big issue for Jerry Jeudy. All right, Broncos country, I'm curious if you guys agree with me here or if you feel like Jerry Jeudy was completely in the right saying what he said. Drop those comments down below, guys. I would love to hear your thoughts as always. Be sure to leave a like on this video as well as subscribe and ring the bell so these videos appear in your notification feed. I would really appreciate it, guys. Those are 2 free and easy ways to show your support. Helps tell YouTube's algorithm to push us out and helps us get seen by more and more members of Broncos country just like you and me. And until next time, guys, I am your host, Gage Madrid, saying peace out.